So this is gonna be a little bit of a sad video, unfortunately. But this was my daily prior to the Mazda 5, a 2005 Subaru Forester XT. This is a fairly rare car and I've been working on fixing it, but it hasn't been working out. Unfortunately, I think the motor is toast, and also we have a new project on the channel that's been taking up a lot of my focus and taking it away from fixing this. And because of that, I finally come to terms with selling my beloved Subaru, Rocco. So most of you guys don't even know this car, but this is my beloved Subaru Forester XT that I've absolutely loved driving, and I will be getting another one in the very future whenever I can find one. But unfortunately, I obviously got into an accident and it completely toasted the motor. I haven't sat in this car in so long, but I just want to see what it feels like. Quite a few parts to fix it up. It's been hard trying to figure it out, but it's time. It's time to sell it. Feels a little surreal sitting in here again, but I'm really gonna miss this car. I really loved it. It's by far one of my favorite cars that I've ever owned in my entire life, and that's why I will definitely be buying one in the far future, eventually when I can find it for a good price. But here's the story of the Subaru Forester XT. I bought this car roughly 2 or 3 years ago, and I've loved it ever since. I didn't do too much work to it. It already came with the beautiful BBS wheels and just few aftermarket goodies, so I haven't done much work to it besides a tune-up, an oil change, and I've just been enjoying it as is. The only other thing I did do is add an Apple CarPlay radio because you need an Apple CarPlay radio. The car also came with a Borla exhaust and a Cobb access port for tuning. So I did have it tuned and it was pushing around 270 something, 250 to 270 to the wheel, which was plenty of horsepower and still getting like 19 to 20 miles per gallon. So this was, to me, the perfect daily driver. Unfortunately, we got into an accident, and here's that story. So I was stopped at a stop sign. I was going to make a left turn onto a 4-way street. I saw a car coming up and they stopped for me to go. I was like, oh, thank you kindly. And I saw way in the back another car in the same lane. But unfortunately, that car switched over lanes last second, and as I was going, I ended up hitting a white pickup truck, and they ended up spinning out and being able to drive home fine. And unfortunately, my car was dead at an AutoZone. And no amount of parts from AutoZone is going to be able to fix this car and take it home. I ended up leaving the car at AutoZone, went back, got my truck, towed the car home, and I was super enthusiastic about fixing it up. So here's that footage from like over a year ago. So my car got totaled. I'm going to try to fix it. This is Macho Motors. Let's get into it. Here is some of the damage that we can see on the surface. Obviously, things like headlight from bumper, grill that's supposed to be here, hood. This fender is bent right here on the edge. I think this is the crash bar is bent. And then the biggest part of this project is the radiator support is bent. From what I can tell, it's mostly bolt-on. Everything got pushed in from the accident. Right now, the motor isn't running at all. I'm hoping it's just a safety thing that Subaru has to prevent like any increased damage to the engine. I'm gonna start by just pulling things off, seeing where we go from there, really. Okay, one thing I did not mention, I did try to start it once. It did start because I wanted to try to drive it up onto the dolly, but then it immediately died. I think I found the reason why. So if anybody who doesn't know Subarus, that is the timing belt. This really broke my heart because I was hoping that it was just little pieces like the radiator and stuff that needs to be replaced, but that is definitely timing belt, which means literally everything needs to be taken off. This is really sinking in right now. I was hoping that it would just be oh, let's replace this, and this. But now it's turning into while we're in there, we got to replace this and new this. I'm still going to keep trucking away. I want to take at least the radiator out today to see how far deep we're going to go into all of this. At least we figured out why it doesn't start. Good thing is it's broken, so we don't care about breaking things. So I've just been yanking and hoping for the best. There you go. Radiator is out. Oh, that does not look good at all. It hurts me to see her like this. Doing the best we can with the situation we have. Even at the end of the day, we could still sell it for parts and salvage something. I don't know exactly what this piece is, but I'll show you exactly where it came from. So it came off of this gear right here. Timing belt is super relaxed and flexed. What did it was me trying to start the car that one time to get it on the dolly, which broke the timing belt. Either way, I'm happy it did, because I wouldn't have inspected it. I would have just slapped on a headlight and front bumper and did all that work, and it would have probably snapped anyway. This sucks. We got all the serpentine belts off, and I was able to take off the AC condenser. Now we have so much room to be able to see the timing belt. We just need to take off what I believe is the harmonic balancer and the last timing cover, replace this gear, and hope for the best. Now I just got to get the balancer out some way, somehow. And, oh wait, it's pretty loose. Got it off, all the bolts are loose. Here's my first look at the timing belt. Now things are getting real. We're actually getting very close to potentially fixing it, because obviously the timing belt broke. There still might be valve damage. And at that point, I'm junking it. But I cannot junk this car without knowing if it actually is bad. I was trying everything to get this bolt off. I use vice grip, I use pliers, I use breaker bars to try to wedge it, and nothing was able to get this stuck enough for me to be able to remove this bolt. But then I did not realize they made this, a specialty tool to be able to take that off. And I think we have just enough, I guess I would call this threads, I don't really know, threads to be able to take off that bolt, because this is the only thing stopping us from hopefully getting this running. Please. What was that? What was that? Did it break loose? Did something break? Oh my goodness. I put the camera down, but this is where we are. The tool completely shattered, and it broke all of the plastic off of the pulley. I am back to square one. I have no idea what to do now. I just feel very, very defeated. It genuinely felt like that was my last chance, because now I have no idea what to do. This sucks. Gotta love working on cars. I think when you're feeling moments like these, you just gotta walk away, take a day or two, and just be upset and figure out what to do next.
6 months later.
I'm 90% sure the motor's toast because it's an interference motor. I started the car while the timing belt was intact and the timing belt broke. There's a small chance that it still could be good, and that's why I wanted to fix it, to really know. With YouTube and more project cars coming into the future and us needing a little bit more money, it is time to sell it. I believe I bought this car for around $5,000, maybe $55,000. So I'm planning on selling the wheels separately for around $800 because I still have the stock wheels, and then selling this car for around $2,000. So taking about a $3,000 loss, I got into an accident. So fortunately, it is what it is. I know it's the right move for the next chapter for not only my life, but also for the channel as well. That being said, we got some work to do before selling it. Here are the beautiful BBS wheels, which I don't even know what happened to that center cap because I used to have all four. Yeah, we're starting to let the car die out, which I want to put it out of its misery instead of letting it die here. We're going to take off all of the BBS wheels and put on some old Forester wheels that I got for like 20 bucks or something like that. I do feel like one day I'm going to get this car back, and when I do, I want to be able to put these wheels back on it. I vow that I will do that one day, but for now, I'm just holding on to whatever little piece of the car that I can have. So that starts with the wheel. Oh yeah, that's the look we're going for. With it raining right now, it makes it feel all symbolic like, but that's one wheel on, and we're going to do that for the whole four corners. All right, we have all the wheels off of the car now. Next thing I want to tackle is the interior, because right now it just looks like a junk car, which we're not trying to make it look like a junk car. Even if it is, we're just trying to help it look as good as possible before we sell it. So we're going to move all of this to the trunk. I completely forgot that I bought Rally Armor mud flaps for it, because it's a Subaru and it's kind of something that you have to do. So these are brand new. I might keep or sell them. And then of course the wheel spacers that goes with the BBS wheels we're keeping. And here's how everything turned out. Obviously not clean, but not cluttered is what we were going for. And same thing goes for the rear seats, looking much better. Now the clutter is all in one spot, which if the new owner wants to work on the car, they'll know, oh, all the parts are right here that I need to fix the car. The time it would take to repair the car to what I would want it to be just doesn't make sense anymore. And I've already had so much time invested in it already that I am unfortunately giving up. Genuinely really sad to sell it, and to sell it for such a loss that you'll see in a minute. There's a few more things that I need to do before the buyer comes and takes the car away. Ultimately, this is why I sold it. So after talking with the buyer, you can see right here, the frame is bent towards the passenger side. And not only that, you can look right there, and that is the subframe, which is in fact cracked. So with those two factors combined with me not even being able to take off the timing pulley, and every hour invested into this car is an hour away from another car that might make us money and recoup the loss of this car, that is the reason why I'm selling it. So it really, really, really hurts to sell this car, but even though we're taking a huge loss, I think it'll be worth it in the long run. This is me promising myself I will get a Subaru Forester XT that is a 5-speed manual once again, because it is one of the funnest cars I've ever driven in my entire life, combined with super spacious interior, decent gas mileage to be honest with you, and comfortability. It's a comfortable car to drive in. It makes it an amazing daily to drive from here to California to wherever. So I do promise myself I will get it once again, but we do have to prep this car before the buyer comes, because unfortunately I did end up agreeing to sell it with the BBS wheels. I don't have a flatbed, so we're using this little tow strap contraption. We're gonna hook it up to the truck and just pull her out. You will finally leave your resting ground. Definitely don't believe this part was made to pull stuff, but we're gonna do it anyway. Thought the next time this car is coming out of the driveway, it was gonna drive out, but sadly, I was mistaken. If you look really closely, you can see that the subframe is cracked right here. It's a small crack, but still a crack. So that paired with the bolt being stuck, the frame being bent, and the subframe being cracked, I think it's time to sell. I don't know. Let me know if you think I'm making the right choice. And if I'm not, tell me I'm making the right choice anyway to make me feel better. But the seller is on the way soon, and we did agree for him to keep the BBS wheels in the price. And I'm going to take the stock ones, so that way I can sell these for like 100, 200 bucks, recoup a little bit more money, you know, sell some other parts just to make me feel better about losing so much money. Time to swap wheels again. Oh, as long as U-Haul doesn't see this, you're good. That was some textbook towing, if I do say so myself. So long, buddy.